Hey y'all, it's Kaylin and welcome back to my channel. So if you've been a subscriber, then you already know how important I think deep conditioning is, especially for African American hair because our hair is usually drier than most other people's hair. But I want to stress to you guys that not only is deep conditioning important, but the way that you deep condition is just as important as deep conditioning itself. So in this video I have for you guys, I show you guys a timeline of just how drastically my hair changed in a year just from deep conditioning. In this video, you'll see how my hair looked when I first did my big chop. The first 4 or 5 months after I did my big chop, I was deep conditioning, but I wasn't deep conditioning with heat. So I was just putting my deep conditioner in and I was just letting it sit, like I wasn't sitting under my hair dryer or anything. So the first 4 or 5 months that I was deep conditioning, it had absolutely no benefit or effect on my hair whatsoever. It was almost as if I wasn't deep conditioning at all. That's how much of a benefit it didn't have for me. And I did this weekly. Now, after those 4 or 5 months, I started deep conditioning with my hair dryer, and I wasn't using it before just because I didn't have it with me, but after the 4 or 5 months, I started deep conditioning with my hair dryer, and I immediately felt a difference with my first deep condition. Like, deep conditioning with heat versus deep conditioning without heat, you can immediately feel a difference in just the overall softness of your hair, the way your hair retains moisture, just everything about my hair. I felt a difference. But of course, it was only my first time deep conditioning with heat, so I could feel a difference, but I couldn't yet see a difference with my wash and goes. But over time, I gradually started to see my hair get better and better with each wash and go. So this video that I'm going to show you guys is really going to be a timeline of, so you guys could see just how much my hair has changed by the way that I deep condition, not just what I deep condition with. But that's why I want to stress to you guys how important the way you deep condition your hair is, because I see a lot of women out there that say they don't deep condition because they don't see a benefit. And for a lot of people, you, and myself included, you have to add an extra step or two to your deep condition. You can't just put the product in and just let it go. Some people have to add an extra step or two. We need heat to help open up our hair and allow deep conditioner to penetrate and give us the full benefits of our deep condition. So without any further ado, I'm going to show you guys the video. And y'all, some of these pictures I look terrible in, so y'all better thank me for this. So in this clip, this is how my hair looked right after I did my big chop on January 1st of 2016. It was extremely dry, it didn't hold any moisture. I hated the way my wash and goes looked because it was extremely puffy at the top and my hair shrunk up so bad when it dried. When I went to sleep with a bonnet on, my hair took the shape of my bonnet overnight, and I had to completely drench my hair in water every day. But drenching my hair in water every day actually made it drier and more shrunken up. I was still deep conditioning my hair every single week, but I wasn't using a hooded dryer. So for 4 or 5 months, this is just how my hair acted. I didn't see any results or benefit to my hair from deep conditioning, and my hair remained the same. My hair, it didn't retain any moisture. It dried up as soon as I got out the shower. The products that I put in my hair evaporated the very next day, so my wash and goes didn't even last more than a day. And even when I washed my hair in the shower, my hair was wet, of course, but it just didn't feel like it was really soaking in the water. It always felt like my hair needed more and more moisture no matter how much I was putting into it. But of course, I just thought that this is how my hair was supposed to be because black people just have drier hair. Even though my hair wasn't damaged, because my hair was so dry from within, it had very high porosity. Now, after 4 or 5 months, I got my hooded dryer back and I started sitting under it when I deep conditioned. So every week, I could see my wash and goes gradually start getting better and better as I deep condition. If you notice, my hair on the side starts to hang more, and my hair at the top is still puffy, but it's not as puffy as it was before. At first, when I started deep conditioning, I was neglecting my roots because I heard a lot of people say that you don't have to focus on your roots when you deep condition. But when I noticed all my hair on the side started hanging down more and retaining moisture, and my hair at the root was still not absorbing any moisture, and it was always dry and matted and puffy, I started deep conditioning my roots and showing my roots just as much love and attention as I was showing the rest of my hair. So over time, my roots started to become less and less puffy at the top, and it started to just lay down flat like it does now. Even when I was in the shower, my hair was actually becoming a lot heavier when I washed it. I could tell that the water was finally getting in my hair and really moisturizing it. It didn't even dry as quickly anymore when I got out the shower. And when I went to bed at night, my hair would take the shape of my bonnet, or it would get matted and stick up from when I wore my scarf. And now when I wear a bonnet or a scarf, my hair just falls back down to the way it was the previous day. My wash and goes, they last me the entire week and would probably last longer if I really wanted to stretch it out. But since my hair was finally absorbing moisture, I started experimenting with different products. And as you can see, some were not so great, and then some were absolutely amazing. But my hair was finally starting to react differently to different products. Now, I didn't use the same deep conditioner all the time throughout this year. Of course, I switched it up whenever I wanted to try something new, but I continued to use the hooded dryer every single time I deep conditioned my hair. So after a year, this is what my hair finally looks like when it's wet. And this is what my hair looks like when it's 100% completely dry. It's super shiny, bouncy, moisturized, soft. It's not puffy. And I never would have thought my hair would look like it does now based off of the way that it looked a year ago. Like I said before, I just thought that that's the way my hair was, but in reality, all of that was a sign that my hair was not absorbing any moisture, and now my hair no longer has high porosity. It has normal porosity. So this video was just to show you guys how drastically the way you deep condition can change your hair. Don't let people tell you that your hair is supposed to be dry just for the simple fact that you're black. A lot of the reason why your hair is dry could be because you're just missing an extra step or two in your hair routine. Because that was the case for me, and I know that could be the case for a lot of people out there. So if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and share this video with anyone you think could benefit from watching this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.